Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another G Crypto video. Coming at you a little late tonight, but I just saw on Reddit that Gods Unchained has released 3 new keywords for the expansion pack that is coming later on in April, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back to the video. Before we move on, do the stuff, like, subscribe, all the things. Thank you very much, appreciate you. Let's move on. Alright, for those of you who didn't know, there was an expansion that is coming, a new expansion that is coming to Gods Unchained in late April. It is called the Mortal Judgement expansion pack, and there is a whole bunch of new cards. I'm going to do a totally separate video on all the new cards that have been released so far. But along with this expansion comes 3 new keywords and 3 new mechanics that are going to be introduced to the game. There was a reveal video that you can check out somewhere. I'll leave the link down in the description. You'll probably see some footage from it overlaid here. But the point is, like I said, 3 new keywords, and we are going to start with number 1, which is Echo. Echo is, again, a new keyword that when it is in the card description, what it allows is for you to summon, as part of the summoning of the card, rather, you pull into your hand a 1 mana cost, 1/1 creature that offers some sort of buff. Now, in the video, we saw a couple of different ones. We saw a spell boost one. We also saw one that gives you +1/+1. But the assumption is that these new cards with Echo are going to summon, or rather let you pull to your hand an additional card, again, 1 mana cost, 1/1 creature that offers some kind of buff. My guess is there's going to be things like armor +1, +1/+1 strength, you know, maybe some debuffs as well, like a -2 or something like that to an enemy creature. Like I said, we saw spell boost +1 in the reveal video, so lots of different buffs, and this is a very powerful mechanic for a lot of different reasons. Action economy, which is a term that I know from D&D, I don't know if it's actually a card game thing, but action economy is basically the number of turns or actions that you get in a turn or a round, and when that is in your favor, generally you win. It's an extra card draw, it's an extra option in your hand, and you can use it to buff either the creature that has the Echo or maybe some other creature in your hand, and that is, again, fantastic. I'm really interested to see how this particular effect shakes up the meta, because I think it's going to be pretty powerful. But moving on to the second mechanic, which is Empower. What Empower does is it's going to allow you to spend additional mana as part of potentially summoning or dropping a creature. Now, say for instance you have a 3 mana cost creature, and then it says Empower 2. What that means is that if you have 5 mana locks unlocked, you can summon the creature for the 3 and then empower it with those 2 extra mana to gain an additional boon or benefit from summoning the card. And this is fantastic, because basically you get 2 for 1. You get 2 cards for the price of 1. I mean, obviously there's mana cost associated with it, but adds versatility to your deck. I mean, there was one, I think it's called the Pyrrhic Mage, where it's Empower 2, so if you have 2 extra mana, I think it's a 2 mana cost, maybe 3 mana cost. It was in the reveal video, I'll show you here maybe. But basically for 2 extra mana, you can deal 2 damage to all enemy creatures, and that's huge. I mean, 2 damage to all enemy creatures, that's a 5 mana cost Crystal Rain. So big time improvements, or rather mechanics that you will be able to implement and put in place when you summon these cards. And again, just the fact that you can use that you get, you know, kind of 2 different effects from the same card, or you can get 2 different effects from the same card if you have the mana, is huge, and just allows those cards to be so much more versatile in your deck build. Now, the third and final mechanic is one that I'm not too sure about. I mean, it looks really cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks really cool. And that is called Tempt Fate. So the way that Tempt Fate works is you will have a card that has a benefit, right? Maybe it's a +1 to all your creatures. I forget exactly which one it was in the reveal video, but you have a card and it gives some sort of benefit or buff to your creatures. What you can do when you play that card is you can either play it safe and get that buff, or you can tempt fate, which is basically double or nothing. So you tempt fate, and it's kind of a 50-50 shot, I think. I don't know exactly how the mechanics break down, but it's basically a 50-50 shot as to whether you get now a second additional buff on top of the first, or you get nothing. So say for example you have, you know, a tempt fate that's going to give your creatures protected, and then you can tempt fate and maybe it's going to give them protected and twin strike, or protected and blitz, or protected and +1. There's so many different combinations that can exist within this tempt fate system that it's really interesting to me. It's a straight gamble. You might bet big and win big, you might bet big and lose your ass. I'm curious to see how it shakes up the meta and how different decks are going to change with the introduction of this mechanic, and not just this one but the other 3 as well, because these are all really cool mechanics and additions in my opinion, and I think it's going to really change the way that we play this game and the way that we interact with it, and I'm excited. So I would love to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Have you heard of these changes? Did you check out the reveal video? If so, or if not rather, make sure to check it out at the link in the description. I'll leave the link. I don't even know, like I said, I saw it on Reddit and I mean, an hour and a half, 2 hours ago maybe, and I just thought I had to make this video, I had to get it filmed. It's like freaking 9:30 right now at night, but wanted to get this filmed for you guys. So that being said, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys, comment down below and let me know what you think of these changes, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for sticking around, and don't forget to game it till you make it. Later.